Hello cookbook friends and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at India Express. Simple and delicious recipes for every day. So I'm really excited. This is a very vibrant and fun cookbook. Let me try to get myself centered. You can see there's a lot of photos here, which is perfect. This cookbook is divided up into, very interesting sections. And you might be able to notice on the edges of the cookbook, you'll see vegetarian, pescatarian, vegan. Most of these dishes are vegetarian, which is pretty amazing. And most Indian cuisine just generally is actually gluten-free. So this is a pretty diet restricted friendly cookbook. Let's look into it a little further. We have our table of contents. Here we go. It's really fun. Snacks, brunch, rice, one pot, one pan dishes, skillets, traditional recipes from South India, Bengali dishes, weekend projects, sweets, and beverages, and menus for parties, which is really cool. It's hard for me to cook Indian food at home just because I do want to have everything. So it'd be nice to have, just a little bit of something. So before we go on to more photos, you'll see at the beginning of every single chapter, there's a list of recipes you will find. So this one is the brunch or snacks chapter. We have the chai, sticky spice popcorn with dates, caramel, and sea salt. So you'll see all of these here, plus a V, VG, or a P for vegetarian, vegan, or pescatarian, all right there for you. So let's look at this. Here we have, cheddar, cumin, nigella seed straws. This is a vegetarian dish. Love the photos here. This is cauliflower, onion, and bread pakoras. So this one, it would not be gluten-free, but you'll see a description of the recipe here. Here is how you would, or the ingredients for it, and our list of directions. Very clear and concise. Plus it shows what kind of pantry essentials you will need. Sticky spiced popcorn with dates, caramel, and sea salt. That's a different fun way of having popcorn for sure. Popcorn shrimp. Let's look at some things that are a little heavier. So this is brunch. Oh, this isn't a photo. I just got really excited because I saw potatoes. This is Minnie's Masala Frittata. Beautiful photography. More brunch. This looks amazing. So tasty. Quick cook masala. This is Uthapam. I've never heard of this before. It looks beautiful. Perfect brunch idea if you do want to get together with friends, family members, and just have little bites. That would be really easy. This is the Let's Start with Rice chapter. This is green pea, cauliflower, and onion palau. It looks like a one pan sort of dish, something super easy. South Indian rice with yogurt, mustard seeds, and curry leaves. All-in-one mushroom and pistachio biryani. Yum. That looks so good. You say category, I say khichdi. I actually, I have a story about khichdi. I'll save it, but I actually do have a hard time eating khichdi now. But with this version, it's not as plain as the one that I was eating, and this looks really, really tasty. I would easily have that. I would probably have to ease my way into it a little bit. But here we have one pan dishes. This is a marinated sea bass, so pescatarian dish. Bengali 5-spice roasted squash with carrots and pumpkin seeds. This looks so good. Somebody pointed out that I should probably mention whether or not it's metric or US measurements. It has both measurements in here. If I were baking, I would probably go with metric. It just seems to have a better bake usually. But for this, you get both, which is very cool and handy. One all-in-one red kidney bean curry with tomatoes and peppers. Super bright red. Let's move forward. One skillet dishes. Chickpeas with tamarind, kale, and onions. That looks so good. I like these because sometimes I think, for me, I always think that Indian dishes tend to, I want everything to sit for a really, really long time. These dishes are perfect for weekday meals, which is great. I would love to have Indian all the time. I'm just not as experienced with cooking it, so this cookbook will be really handy. Plus, I'm mostly vegetarian and vegan. There's some pescatarian. It just feels a lot better, and I'm really excited for it. Here we have Southern Indian dishes. This is a one-pot carrot, green bean, eggplant with coconut and yogurt. That looks really comforting. I'm so hungry. And we also have, I've never heard of this, eggplant pachadi. Looks beautiful. Bengali dishes. Here we go. Let's find some. Need to skip a little bit. Here we go. Aloo dum. That might not be gluten-free, but it looks really good. Oh, it actually is, I think. Daidu's Demir Jal, which looks awesome. I love egg. Anything with it is super good. We have chingri. This is shrimp Malay curry. Then we have some weekend projects. So they even have throughout this book like do's and don'ts for certain cooking methods. This is for deep frying, for instance. So I actually do this at home, but deep frying things tends to be a weekend project for me. So I think it's funny that this is also a weekend project, but here's some things that you can make on the weekend. There is also here more. Yum. Those look like donuts. And then we have some drinks. Let me showcase some of those. Salted lassi. There is a couple of beautiful lassi drinks in here. Lemon, ginger, and turmeric sunshine tonic. That's got to be good. And then finally, here we have some sweets, peanut brittle. That looks very tasty. Cardamom yogurt and pistachio ice cream, another classic. So check out India Express. This is a pretty awesome cookbook. I really enjoy it. This has a lot of great vegetarian, vegan dishes in here and pescatarian. So this is very, very open for some dietary. If you have people that have dietary restrictions, it's pretty great for that. If you're looking for some other Indian cookbooks, we have a ton on our Indian cookbook playlist. And we have tried to segment them, so we have like South India, Northern India, but there's tons of regions, so we're trying. So check those out. Make sure to follow, subscribe. Make sure to comment. Let us know what cookbook you want us to look through next time, and thank you so much for watching.